Hi everyone,
Hi again.
welcome to another episode of WeWealth, where we will continue our discussion and our research
Yes.
on our concerns on
Actually,
gold.
we are supposed to do Bitcoin.
Correct, but
Right.
gold has just been showing a lot of behavior lately.
Yes, because when we had WeWealth on gold, it was stabilizing at about 4,100,
Yes,
right?
we had like a huge 4-4 like peak.
Yeah, it peaked in
and it went for
in
300 by
October.
204, and then it suddenly went to 3.9, which everyone called a crash, but it's not
Right.
really a crash when price is only half a week 2 years ago.
And then just recently, it started to track back up to 4,300 USD.
Yeah, very high, very high. I think it was 4.1 for a short while, 4.2, and 4.2 to 4.3 was a very high, very quick jump.
Yes, very quick jump. So if you actually went through our past two videos, right? So we are talking about how gold tracks either value or lack of value.
It sniffs out. I think the word we use is sniff off. Was it sniff?
Sniff, yes. It sniffs out lack of value.
Gold detective. Gold is here. Finding out your extra printing of money or something's wrong, and gold is there to show.
Yes, exactly. This has got to do, of course, with mainly the US economy, but the US economy affects the whole world, right? So everyone, it's news in the
Important news for
financial,
everyone, yeah.
yes, in the financial sector.
US
it's
news is
important
worldwide news.
Yes. What he announced is, of course, people were expecting a rate cut, and they said yes, they're going to do a 0.25% rate cut. But also he announced that they are going to buy back some of their bonds, their short-term bonds that they call T-bills, in December 12th, and the amount was 40 billion US dollars.
Damn, I was said by 12. Is this about 40 billion a month or?
No. This is immediately they're going to buy.
Wow.
Okay, immediately they're going to buy 40 billion. And then he also said that in the following months, they're going to continue doing this at a significant level for a few months, and then they will start to reduce. Okay, there is a way to do this, right? That is positive.
It's balanced. It has.
When there is real economic growth in your economy, right? And so there's more value being added, and you need to increase your money supply. So when you need to in order to do that, you have to print money.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of activities coming. Maybe you found some mineral in your country, or you
something
developed
justify
a new
that level.
technology
Yeah.
that the rest of the world wants.
You've built value. You've built value via these
Right,
things.
one way or another. So then you need to print more money in order for it to move the economy, move wealth around, move products around, whatever not. But then there's also the other way. Like during the Asian financial crisis in 1998, when banks, in a sense, didn't report or hit their non-performing loans, but there's still demand for our currency, okay, because of lack of transparency at that time, right, in the banking sector here. Money was printed to
ease all these things.
Because of the money coming in, right? So you need to print the money to
justification for that.
It's a justification and all that. But then suddenly when the floor fell off, the truth came out, there's the currency crash.
Yeah.
So in US, the question is, okay, whether reducing the US economy, or rather the world economy, with 40 billion US dollars is because the US economy is growing, or is it something else?
What is backing this printing, right?
Right. What is backing this printing? So we can see it in two places for us here. One, what is very real for us, right, all of us, is the ringgit's value, right? The ringgit's value is getting stronger.
Yeah, the ringgit against America.
Right. It's what is it now, Arun?
4.09 as of today.
4.09.
It's been a long time. It's been a long time since we visited. If it goes under 4, I think a lot of Malaysians will celebrate.
Yes, correct.
It's been a very long time since we had.
Right. Because, Malaysia's currency, I checked, a year ago we were about 4.5. And that time when we were talking, you said, yeah, we are just going to maintain 4.5.
As long as 4.5, we're okay.
Right, because in 2024, when we started 2024, Malaysia's ringgit was about 4.7, 4.8. And then we priced in the data centers, the investment into data centers that were coming into the country and all that. That priced in and brought it down to 4.5. But since then, right, this past year and all that, going through the trade war, I mean, our economists have certainly shown resilience against the trade war. But we are not in a position where we can say our economy is booming to the point that we are getting stronger against the US dollar in currency strength.
Yeah, no very significant development to the point where we can
and because
boost ourselves.
We are talking about from 4.5 all the way now to 4.10.
I don't know what you have to find
That's
for
what,
that.
10%, right?
You have to have maybe an Apple or an alphabet to start in Malaysia.
Right. Oh, I would think there'll be tons more buildings coming up.
We will feel the difference.
Yes, we will feel the difference.
Feel the difference.
Right.
A lot.
Okay. So this is, clearly we are not going through that boom. In fact, what we are trying to do is government's trying to rein in expenses. Right, so we have all this
the diesel subsidies and
diesel subsidies.
And if you watch our Booty 95 video where we talked about our
right, and we also have our petrol subsidy rationalization now. So government is being fiscally responsible, but the reason we are getting stronger against USD is especially now, right, with the Fed saying that they're going to buy back their T-bills and juice the economy with their currency. It's basically quantitative easing.
Yeah, it's basically we are going to print.
Yeah, it's going to print.
We are going to stack.
Right. And the first thing, actually, almost immediately after he made that announcement, gold price went up.
Yeah. Everybody was scared. I mean, everybody started having that paranoia. Hey.
Right.
So, I mean, again, money is value, and for value, you must have data.
Right.
We've not had so much data on the US with Trump's administration.
Yes.
So we have no idea what cracks is falling behind. So the fear and uncertainty is, I'm sure, is all-time high at this point.
Yeah, I would say definitely the number one killer for any economy will be uncertainty.
Yeah, and as soon BBC, go on, sorry.
Yeah, as soon as you start to hide information or misrepresent information, right? And that's where we have the sniffer, value sniffer.
Detective Gold.
Detective Gold on the job.
On his first day.
And also we can clearly see that in the fact that our currency is also improving against the US.
I mean, we have some good factors, there is some confidence in Malaysia, but not to the point to bring 4.5 to 4.1. And we don't know if it goes 3.9, that is, like you said, that is
of course, one of the things why our currency is also getting stronger is because the demand. That means, the Fed is cutting interest rates. So there's more money that basically rich people have, right? That they can rich institutions and capitalists. They are looking for gold is one safe haven. Another safe haven can be emerging markets like Malaysia. Okay, wherever they can find some kind of stability or like a country that's stable in its politics and say, okay, let's just put the money inside here. So that foreign currency is probably flowing into the country because of the Fed rate cut.
Yes.
Right?
And as Malaysians, you want to welcome foreigners and welcome foreign currency as well.
That's right. It doesn't really look so good for the US economy, does it?
It is. It looks really scary.
You were talking just now about the unemployment rate.
Yeah. So it's on BBC today, I think, where BBC or CNN, where they said US unemployment is at 4.6. I know what the source is. I didn't read through it enough.
4.6%.
Yeah, which is extremely high for a first world country, especially the size of America.
The US economy, there's always a spotlight on it, right? So even if the US government doesn't come out with the information, there are universities and institutions all around the world doing independent research, to come out with their own numbers. That is basically right now the weakness in the US economy.
I mean, I don't know how long they can hold that damp where they're trying to hold.
Right.
The longer they hold, I think the bigger the blow is going to be.
With the NASDAQ also now going down because people are afraid of the AI bubble. So that is also another thing, because it looks like the US has put all their chips in, the economic
Overspent.
growth and all of that on AI, dominating AI, becoming basically the country that will rule AI for the entire planet. That's where seems like that's where they're looking at. That means we are going to be the kings of AI. Everyone's going to come to the US for AI.
It's probably why I think printing this money could justify that possible.
It's a possible thought.
Yeah. First of all, you shouldn't invest in one thing only. Regardless, it could be the best thing in the world, but diversification is there for that particular reason.
And the world has changed. Technology, of course, doesn't stay within borders. Technology moves. And
It's replicated quickly.
whether it's China or it's in India or even it's Africa or some Europe or South America, people are doing research and they are going to come up with their
Something
own
new,
systems.
Something being outdated has gotten easier and easier.
And it's possible that they could come up with solutions in AI that are even cheaper than the US.
Yeah.
So for the US to try to corner the market around the world and say AI is ours is probably not going to work out in the long run.
I think Econ?
Just like how DeepSeek came out, right? People didn't realize it. It was very quiet and suddenly it showed up.
And that triggered such a huge difference in NVIDIA's stock price.
So I think in the years to come, we are going to see more and more of that, more of diversification of AI platforms across the globe.
Global competition,
Yes.
There's going to be so many inventions every corner.
Correct. That's right.
And especially if you want to dominate AI, I think it's best if they also invested outside of America as well to see what areas is out there. I think with AI, we might see the Tesla versus BYD type of situation.
Yes, you are right. Actually, that's a good analogy, because right now what the US is doing, they're also pushing away talent, right? The H-1B visas.
They're purging talent.
Right, H-1B visas, they're saying they are going to do away with or control or, whatever that is, right? The H-1B visa is probably the way that the US draws talent into the country and keeps them there.
Yeah. Every country goes to brain drain because they're all moving to America. And now America is unbrain draining itself. Are they like sending its brain back to where it's supposed?
Reverse brain drain.
Reverse brain drain.
Right?
I don't know what do you call that.
Okay.
What is reverse drain? Huh?
Technology needs innovation all the time. And that comes only from a handful of people who can do that. And if you're not inviting of them, or you're
opening it up.
Opening it up
for competition, opening up for who's the best,
right,
and how you're going to drive.
Right. And then if you're not working with other countries also, like that's where NVIDIA is losing out a lot, because China has basically said, no, we don't want NVIDIA chips anymore. We are going to develop our own chips. China is actually quietly but certainly going into AI in a big way, and they are most probably going to come up with solutions that's lots cheaper than the US AI solutions.
As they always have with other things.
Right. There is a measured approach towards anything that you are doing, whether it's AI or space economy or anything like that. And that measured approach should include nowadays, because the world is not first world, second world, third world.
It's not isolated like it was also.
Yes, people are educated all around the world. People can come up with things all around the world. So nowadays, it's more organic to work with the whole world to come up with solutions that everyone can use. You
Share
can
ideas,
have your own kinds.
present, learn from each other's mistakes, develop faster.
Right. And develop something that's more efficient and more affordable. And that comes from collaboration. It doesn't come from closing your doors and trying to control things.
Yeah.
So that's where it's going. And of course, gold is just a marker that's showing that whatever the US is doing right now is probably just kind of hiding something deeper that's going on in the economy.
It's like a hype market now already.
Right. So 2026 is probably going to show that.
Yeah, 2026. It's not far away.
Yeah, we are just
next door.
Days away.
Right.
Right. A couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And we are there. Time will tell. As far as what's going on with the Trump administration right now, I think next year will be a year of reckoning for a lot of things, from more of the tariff being pushed out to the consumers to the end game for this AI bubble is probably going to show its head. China is probably going to show what's on its cards, right? Maybe India also.
The battle of the giants.
Could
And
be
also other countries as well.
think
Many other countries as well.
economically it could be bumpy, but I think less for the rest of the world. It may be more isolated within the borders of the US.
Yeah. Like we discussed in some of our, I think, our trade war videos, like it won't be the same as how we experienced 2008.
Right, exactly. The global financial crisis, most likely it's not going to happen like it did that time. But, not looking for one country to go down and another come up. It's better if we all came up together and, of course,
strong together.
Turning back the clock on the trade war and H1B visas or whatever, it's not impossible.
Yeah, and that could many way reverse all the damage to some extent, to a large extent actually. But I feel like I feel like Trump administration is kind of doubling down on everything. US is, the administration is helping the world move rapidly to a post-dominant US era. I feel like it's almost like, hey guys, it's been nice to be your leader for all these decades,
Right.
maybe more than half a century. I'm going to rest now. Why does all your countries get together and supersede us and go as far as you want? We just want America to be white and back.
What is that? White?
I don't know. Backwards and white. So it's backwards and white. So
Oh, I see. Going backwards and white.
Yeah.
I see.
So
Okay.
white back. I don't know.
White back.
I don't know if this term will fly, but
Right.
but I guess we can we also need to talk about what we assume the future of gold could be. Seeing it go to what 435 I think.
This buyback is not a one-off thing.
Mm-hmm.
They are going to continue buying that, and
40 billion is like almost 10% of our GDP. Just printed.
Yes.
10% of Malaysia's GDP. Just printed.
Correct. Yes, just printed. Exactly.
Okay, like can you imagine that much money just putting into Malaysia? Like our country will just
Wow. Right.
drop.
Yeah,
like,
that's right.
Nobody's going to touch you anymore. Oh my God, ringgits, take it away.
Right. I think next year, the more they print money, little backing from economic value, real
And
economic
hiding
value.
data, just holding it back.
Yeah, hiding data and whatever they do with that, the better it'll be for the price of gold.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. And please like, subscribe, and we would love to hear your thoughts on this.
Yes, what do you think of this gold going up and down? Do you think it's going to go really fast? Is it going to slowly go up? Is it going to go down?
Right.
Tell us what you think.
Really, our Malaysian story in this point, I think we are in a very interesting position in the world. And the world is now looking at this as a very positive point of view. Right? As basically almost like a neutral party.
Yeah.
Is okay with everyone.
Yeah. Because everybody's friend.
Right. Okay. So anyway, with that, we are going to close this episode of Weconomix.
And thank you so much for watching. Till then, let's strive to thrive.